Excuse me, miss. You look very confident. What makes you confident?
Oh my gosh, it's you!
It is me.
Okay.
I love your outfit, by the way.
Thank you so much. What makes me confident? Knowing your value outside of what other people may project their values on you helps me be confident in like just knowing who I am.
So was confidence something that was always easy for you?
I think, honestly, this is very personal. I think confidence was hard in like middle school when I had acne and braces. I think every time period in my life outside of that it was, except that was very hard for me because I felt like everyone was looking at me.
And how did that make you feel in that certain period of time when you had acne and braces, when people were judging you?
I mean, I still do have acne, but I think I learned to get over it of like, other people do too, and like no one's really looking. So I think that's a good mindset, is like, no one cares as much as you think.
Do you still struggle with that mindset of how people perceive you?
Not to that extent anymore. Like, I think I've realized everyone has their own concerns, so it's not that big of a deal.
Wow, I mean, good for you to overcome, because it's something that a lot of people struggle with.
Totally.
What would be advice that you would share to actually someone who is struggling with the same thing?
I think just realize that everyone's focusing on something else. If it's not acne, like maybe it's something, internally. So I wouldn't be too hard on yourself because everyone's going through something similar.
Wow. What was your name?
Lulu.
Lulu. David,
Yes.
pleasure to meet you.
Great to meet you. Thank you, David.
Of course. Excuse me, miss. You look very confident. What makes you confident?
God, my family.
God and your family. Were you always a believer in God?
Always, yeah. Always, forever.
Tell me more, or you're in a rush.
I always have conversations with him. It's always, every time I'm in doubt, I just talk to him.
Was that easy from the start?
Not really. Well, my mom is religious, but my grandpa, he's a philosopher, right? So he's not really, didn't really believe in church and stuff. So I kind of had to do it in my own way, not really through a religion. Like, I just was curious and just did my research and found my own relationship with him.
For someone out there struggling with their faith, what would you share to them?
I think it's just something that you really have to be in tune with yourself, whatever you're going through or whatever you're struggling with. I think just really taking that moment for yourself is where, like, who are you? What are your morals and your values, and how do you want to implement that with your family and your friends? Like, that's what I like to do. So I love your videos.
Wait, what was your name?
My name's Daria.
Daria. David, pleasure. Olivia, what makes you confident?
Pardon?
What makes you confident?
Oh my god, you're that guy.
I am.
Love you. What makes me confident? Clothes and fashion.
I mean, your outfit
Genuinely.
is completely amazing.
Ew,
I really,
feel
really love
like
it.
Cute little Hamptons
What
girl.
would be advice you would share to your younger self?
Oh my gosh, so much I wish I could tell to my younger self. I would say the biggest piece, like, have fun. Genuinely stop caring what other people think about you and just like live in the moment. And I know it's so hard to do that with social media, but try to.
Thank you so much. I
Have a good
appreciate
night.
it. Excuse me, miss. You look extremely confident.
Thank you.
What makes you confident?
I'm extremely tired right now.
Tired?
Yeah.
Didn't get any sleep?
I had some meetings and it was just stressful. I'm meeting agencies here. I'm not from New York,
Where are you from?
Germany.
Germany?
Yeah.
Do you live in the city now?
No, I'm meeting agencies because I would want to come here.
Oh, wow. So how are you maintaining your confidence while traveling in this city and just going from place to place?
I feel like it's just an honor to even be invited to meet agencies here. So I guess that, yeah.
Were you always someone that saw an opportunity and was able to be grateful for it?
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah?
I'm grateful for everything that comes and the things I would want to have, but that are not here yet. I'm sure they will come. Maybe it's not the right timing, but bad things don't mean necessarily that you have a bad situation in your life.
This is true, actually. So when you were growing up, what would you say your biggest struggle was?
I'm mixed, and in Germany there's not so many mixed people around, so I was always different and I felt very different.
Yeah.
And I had some struggles with that, I would say. Yeah.
What was your name?
Yasmina.
Yasmina.
Yes.
I'm David.
Nice to meet
Pleasure
you.
to meet you. Excuse me. You're walking with a lot of confidence.
Hi, yeah.
What makes you confident?
Just delusion and
Absolute
just
delusion.
thinking we got it and we gotta have it.
This is your attitude going into the new
Yeah,
year?
100%. Yes.
Wow. Was there a struggle that you dealt with last year? you
Just
kind of
getting over
overcame?
new things and just making the best of it, learning to roll with the punches, and every day's a new day. So,
Rolling through those punches in times when it's hard.
100%. Yeah.
Was that something that held you back in your
Oh,
childhood
yeah.
years?
Taking everything like too personally and just learning to let go, and what will be will be.
How'd you go about not taking things too personally and just, this is meant to be,
Exactly. Yes.
How'd you go about doing that?
Just honestly more like remembering that every day is a new day to learn, and the more that you learn, the more that you get just accustomed to new challenges, and you learn to be better equipped and to handle things differently every day. So it's just a matter of learning new things.
Beautifully said. Wow. What was your name?
Maria.
Maria, I'm David. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Excuse me. You look very confident. Did I stop you before?
No.
What makes you confident?
Having somewhere to be probably makes me confident. I am on a mission to get my friend some stuff that she's lost in the Palisades fire, so I'm trying to get it all done before 5, so I got lots of places to be in Soho.
That's so nice of you.
Thank
Doing
you.
good for others. Is that something you always do?
I try to, definitely. Whenever I can, I try.
And do you realize that helps you within your life?
I'm sure it comes back, yeah. Like
If you're in a rush, I'll walk with you to that block.
Okay.
So, growing up for you, what would you say your biggest struggle was?
It was probably having to deal with separated parents and just having like my mom on the other side of the planet and my dad here in California at least.
Right.
And just having to move around a lot between them was just like kind of a struggle.
And being as a kid, I'm sure it could
Yeah,
like
at 9
mess you
years
up
old.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Mentally.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to come by and achieve, but I mean, I think it worked
Right.
out pretty well at the end.
So how'd you break out of that, being in that kind of situation and now being this confident person that you are?
I realized like at the end of the day, just do what you want. There's nothing better than just realizing you want to do something and doing it and just not worrying about anybody else but yourself.
Wow, and if you had one message to share to that little girl, your younger self, what would that be?
To just treat yourself a little bit better. Alea.
Alea, I'm
Marek.
David.
Nice
Keep
to
doing
meet
good,
you.
keep being confident.
Thank you.
Excuse me, you look super confident. You look very confident.
Okay.
What makes you confident?
I don't know. My appearance, my clothes. Why do you ask?
So I have a show called Confidence Heights where I go around Soho asking people what makes them confident.
Oh, yeah. I mean, sense of style is definitely it.
Your style is amazing.
Thank you.
What do you do to help with your mental health and confidence throughout your day?
I sleep, try to eat well, drink a lot of coffee.
How many cups of talking?
Oh, I drank a French press today. The whole thing.
In times when you find yourself comparing yourself to other people, what do you do?
I try not to do that.
Try not to do that.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it's just a waste of time.
yeah, it's true. But do you ever find yourself comparing
No,
at times?
no. I feel very confident who I am as a person, what I have to offer.
Wow. What are you most grateful for?
I guess my upbringing, my mom helped instill a lot of it into me, so
What was your name?
it's Rachel.
Rachel, I'm David. It's a pleasure to meet you. Excuse me. You look extremely confident.
Yeah,
What makes you confident?
living life. I don't know.
Living life to the fullest?
Yeah,
Are you from the city?
yeah.
What is it you do, if you don't mind me asking, to help
I'm a
you?
student.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how do you maintain your confidence throughout your day? What do you do?
Stay authentic to myself.
Yeah, authenticity.
Yeah.
What was your biggest struggle growing up?
Biggest struggle. I grew up in a lot of predominantly white schools. I think finding myself there. Yeah.
So going to those white schools, how did that personally impact your mental health?
I mean, I always brought myself down, tried to change myself to assimilate to what they were. I still struggle with it today, but I found like just being my own person, that really helps.
What kills your confidence?
Killing my confidence? Oh my god, beautiful people like her. Oh my god, that's so sweet.
Beautiful people kills your
I was
confidence.
just thinking you're just seeing beautiful people. I'm like, damn, I wish I looked like that.
No, I literally just told her. I just told her.
No, you have
look
a beautiful look to you.
Thank you.
And what would be advice that you would share to anyone who has been in a similar situation like you?
You're in a similar situation to me. I feel like find yourself when you're lost. Just find something that roots you back to your own personal person. Like for me, it was really dance. Like just dance. Oh, it's so amazing. Just find something that makes you feel like you.
What was your name?
Tajane.
Tajane.
Yeah.
I'm David.
Hi, David.
Hey, excuse me, miss. Excuse me. I think you look really, really confident.
From TikTok.
I am.
Hi.
What makes you confident?
What makes me confident? I think like noticing all the things that you accomplish and like your strong points, like all the things that you're good at.
So I'm sure this took work because as human beings, especially growing up in a day like today, it's very hard to acknowledge the good and also acknowledge the bad. What'd you do in terms of like self-work to help you realize what's good, what do I want to do, my passions, what I'm good at, what I'm not good at? What'd you do? Take me through some steps.
There was a lot of years of confusion, 100%. I think it's just surrounding yourself with people that boost your confidence, make you feel good, and like keep on telling you like how good you are and like paving your way through, you know?
So if you can go back to your younger self and tell her one thing, what would you tell her?
Start listening to all the people that are telling you that you're so good and you're so good at so many things, instead of, you know, like the inner voice of like low self-esteem sometimes like hits, and like your close people keep on like telling you how good you are and all the amazing things that you could do. Like start listening to them.
Right, but let's go back even deeper. When you're starting out in your career, and what do you do?
I'm a personal shopper and
Personal
fashion
shopper.
stylist.
Wow. When you're just starting out, you're probably believing in yourself, but you're also doubting yourself.
It's simultaneously.
Yeah.
It's like I always had confidence, but like there's always like those, you know, those points where you fall and you're like, wait, maybe I'm not as good. And you keep doubting yourself. So you just have to surround yourself with good people and like also keep listening to like your inner voice that like tells you that you've done so much till today. You could always like reach more and do even more, you know?
Wow. Beautifully said. What was your name?
Thank you, Shira.
Shira, I'm David. Pleasure to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
Excuse me. You look extremely confident.
Yeah?
What makes you confident?
One sec, guys. What makes me confident? My jokes, myself, my friends.
Tell me a joke.
I don't know. You know what? I will say this. All I know is I'm just funny. And I don't have any jokes. All I know is I'm just great at...
Look at those
being awesome.
eyes. Okay.
Right?
Oh my god. You gotta take the glasses off.
I know. Well,
Yeah.
these I like to conceal my identity because I don't like people knowing how I feel. And you know, they say eyes are the windows to the soul, whatever the hell.
You know, because people, when they watch these videos, they relate to your eyes.
Yes, but you know, I don't trust all of you. All of you could be doing some really evil stuff, demented, dark-sided stuff, and I don't know your intentions. I can't read you because you're just looking at me.
Facts.
Facts. I like this mic.
Thank you. Are you a comedian?
Sometimes when I feel like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What is it you do on the times when you're not feeling your best self and you're not feeling confident?
I just talk to my siblings. Like I'm talking to them on the phone right now.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, yeah. I talk to my siblings and I talk to my cat. My cat, she has a lot of really good things to say.
Your cat speaks English?
Yes, she does.
No way.
She's fluent. She's fluent in English, French, and Portuguese.
Okay, I need to get a cat like that.
I know. You gotta look them up on the internet. They'll DM you.
Beautifully said. Thank you for
honey.
stopping. What was your name?
My name is Ryan.